So like, how do new Christians, for the people watching, there's probably new Christians or people like, how do we deal with like another their love that's not saved, and they're not equally yoked? What happens, or what do we do?
Your situation, I feel, is pretty unique, because usually, like in the church and stuff, we see the opposite, right? Like we see a lot of single moms coming to church, and their husbands are usually the ones that are at home watching football. They don't want anything to do with church. You know what I'm saying? But your situation's obviously flipped, where the husband actually is the one that gets saved, and it's like now you have your wife. But I'll say this, and just to encourage everybody, is stick it out, man. Like stick it out for real, because we've seen like crazy testimonies where, in the beginning especially, it's like that tug of war. It's fighting, all this stuff, because one's saved, one's not, and they're just not getting each other. But what we've seen is when there's times where people stick it out, and then you'll be surprised, like God starts moving in her life. As your life starts changing, that freedom that you have, that joy that you have, that peace that you have, that's contagious, So, and I don't know your wife, I don't know what she goes through, but none of us are perfect. We all need some of that stuff. So I'm sure as you get more of that, it's going to be attractive to her, where she's going to be like, you know what? One day it might just break, And I will say this though, there's some people that they've been doing this for 5-6 years, and their spouse still isn't saved, but they're still there. They're still sticking it out. And I think, being the husband and being the man, this is like, people don't like talking about this, especially in the culture we live in now.
Come on, Manny. Come on, get it. Let's go.
The man leads his household, right? Like you're the one that calls the shots there spiritually. So I believe if you bless your home and stuff, like God's there, bro. So your wife, whether she admits it or not, like, I know the Holy Spirit's going to start moving on her life. You know what I mean? So I would say, encourage everybody just to stick it out. I mean, get counseling if you need it too, because I know some people that have divorced because of that, because it just got too bad, and it's just, it wasn't healthy and stuff. So I've seen that too. I'm not saying that's going to happen for you. I would just say, really just stick it out, man. And don't let her discourage you.
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on that.
I believe, and you believe, we all believe, right? That God is so powerful and so great, that he's going to give the fire in you like crazy, and you're going to be so bold, and you're going to have so much authority, and you're going to rise up, and you're going to be doing miracle things because you believe in God. And guess what's going to happen? Your wife's going to be like, who's this man that I'm with? And he'd be like, I can show you, it's Jesus. And you keep on showing her Jesus, you're going to see that light, and it's going to be like, it's fire, bro. It's fire, dude.
Yeah, it's fire,
she's gonna be like, you know what I mean? Fire, bro. She's gonna be like, he's so joyful. Look at him. Look what he's doing. Not only himself, but other people. Look at you. You don't see it, but other people are like, man, John is like, he's lit, dude. And your fire is not going to be diffused because you're in the Word, you're feeding your spirit, and you're going on.
I was singing last night, this little light of mine.